Yo, what's up boys, Plasma here back with another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to take and hold height in the new meta. This is going to be an Inside the Mine video. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and if you guys don't know what that is, basically, I'm going to be telling you guys what my thought process is as an IGL, and how my team takes and holds height in this video. So hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, this video is going to be super informational though, so make sure you guys get to the end of the video to not miss out, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's go.
Nice.
Freaking alpha, so hard.
Did you see my drop?
I know. The first step to taking height in the new meta is to take it earlier than every other team. If you base up on a natural high ground position before every other team and just get a little bit lucky with the zones, you guys are going to be on height for the whole game, because think about it this way: if you take height before someone else, they can't contest you for the height because you already have it. And you guys will see we go up a lot here, because every time we pull a zone, you would go up one more basically to just secure height. Also, this was a super realistic game because we had first zone surge in the scrim, so it was not like, you know, people aren't just shooting or no one's going for height for 5 zones, because that is how some scrims go. And so that is why this was actually the most realistic practice game. And you'll see that teams do contest us for height and how we just completely alpha them off of our height. But that's basically the first step to taking height early, and basically, like I said, just go for it as early as you can on natural high ground. Don't just build a tower somewhere, because like mountains and houses are a lot better, and you're going to use a lot less mats. I just all vibe in this then. Once you've based up on natural height and you guys continue to pull zones, you should be building up more to eliminate any teams from even thinking about contesting your height. This is going to help a lot though, because as you guys can see, we are like 5 to 10 layers higher than every other team on the map. So if a team was to try to build up on top of us, you'd easily see them before they even have a chance to come up. And that's why going up is just so broken in this meta, especially because there's no shockwaves and rifts, or really any rotation for people to take height from you really fast. So as you guys can see here, we didn't end up pulling the zone. So instead of waiting on the base and trying to contest opposite height with our peppers and trying to ramp them or something, we just see that there's an open area right here that's already really high up. So we just go early and we get on top of this. Again, just trying to go as early as you can, whenever you can, is the best way to do it. And then here you guys can see that there's an opposite height contesting us, and I'll show you guys how we easily alpha these guys off of height. It's actually really easy. So make sure that you guys are just trying to take height really early in the half and half zone, or realistically any zone. It's actually the best way to do it. So as you guys can see here though, this other team is trying to go up over and over, because they're banking on them pulling the the moving zones. And if they don't, obviously we still have height, but they could easily ramp us because they are above us. So what we decided to do is invest a lot of mats into ramping this opposite height team, because the higher we go, the more scared and more likely they are going to be to want to drop off of height. And just because they don't want to have to waste a bunch of mats to fight us. So you guys will see, like, we're not even in zone where we are. And so we just decided, you know, like, we invest enough mats and we see these guys fighting. And so we know that's like a perfect time for us to just ramp them really hard. And then we actually end up pulling the moving zone. But even though we pulled moving zone, this is still definitely the play, because this team decided to drop off height. Also, you guys can see how I gave my teammate a pepper there. That was just in case we don't pull zone. We were just going to ramp over to them really fast. That's basically how you guys have height. And then from here, contesting height is not really the problem. We just, you know, you have to connect the stuff. As you guys can see what I just did, that's basically connecting, and I'll show you some other examples of that. But once the first moving zone has appeared, if you're at uncontested height, you probably will be uncontested until at least third moving, because people really can't go up. But that's not always 100%, but that's usually how it is in scrims and FNCS, at least opens and semis lobbies. So that's basically all I have for taking height. So now let's look at how to hold it. You guys have the connector, I'm dead.
Yeah.
The first thing to holding height is probably pretty obvious, but whenever there's a team that looks like they have a chance to contest height, you just need to spray them. Whether it's their second height and they're full tunneling, or a team that looks like they're coming up for height, it's really important that you spray that team to scare them and to make them not want to come up for height. Because whenever a team is getting pressure, they really can't build up because let's say second height is looking to come up, but they're getting sprayed from the team above them. There's just no way they come up because if they do, they're just going to get lasered. And so as you guys can see here though, another thing to holding height is just dropping down. You guys can see my teammate Wanfei, he dropped down and he connected to some old builds so that if in front or later in the tarp we get shot out, our old builds will still be connected to the old builds. Or well, at least like some builds will be connected basically, so that it only basically is going to be shooting out the one build that they shot instead of the whole tarp, which is what happens when inexperienced players have height. And you guys will see throughout the rest of the end game that we just, every time we're close to some other builds, we just like use like 50, 60 mats and connect to it. It's really easy. So now you guys can watch how we end up winning this game with 12 kills. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. If this video was helpful, make sure you guys drop a like as well as subscribe and turn on notifications for the best console competitive Fortnite videos, as well as some FNCS content on the PS5. And hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace. See you guys. It goes back on our old. Come up. It goes back. RPG right there, watch out. We need to kill him, he has RPG, that's you. I know, but we know where RPG is. You guys need to focus that kid.
Yeah.
Do we have any white?
I got spot. Dead. Another kill.
Nice. We have 11.
I have 7.
I'm dropping a little bit.
The post 4. 1 HP, double team.
Come back on height,
50 weight.
No, I mean 130 in the frag, I think, a little bit.
Okay. Don't
Where's that little bit
you
higher?
have splashes. You have splashes. You have to stay out.
I went 2.
Come on.
Heal off. We're going to heal off.
Give me the splashes then. Give me the splashes.
Here.
You guys got it.
Give me AR ammo. Okay, we gotta look for some coming. Two kids off.
RPG is right here. Someone wants to grab it.
It's a solo.
Yeah, just drop on him.
Right here. Give me your contact.
I'll just go in. 33, back.
Nice.
12 heal in it. This is nice. Good stuff. Good game.